What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Yugi here, aka the Pharaoh from Team Legacy, here to bring you my Dark Magician of Deck profile. First of all, I would like to apologize for that background noise. It's my fan. As you know, it's very hot today, so I hope y'all staying cool. And another thing, I want to give a shout out to my boy Joel, aka Zane Truesdale, one of the newest members of Team Legacy, y'all. He's a great Cyber Dragon deck duelist. Yeah, and I'm glad to have you a part of the team, man. But yeah, right now, let's get into this deck profile. Alright, man, first up, you gotta have the Boss Monster Dark Magician. I really like this art, even though I got the OG Boss art. Shout out to the OG Dark Magician, the original. But I kind of like this artwork just a little bit better because look at that. He looks so boss, just standing there like, yeah, I am the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Forget the other wizards out here. Feel me? Shout out to my boy Dark Magician. Will still always be my favorite card no matter what. No offense to my boy Kaiba, who's also on Team Legacy. He's a Blue Eyes player, but Dark Magician rules. Shout out in the comments. Who y'all like better, Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon? Next I'm running Magician of Dark Illusion because he counts as Dark Magician, and you can do some, if you play right, you can do some like major wacky combos just off of him, Eternal Soul and all that. I am running 2 Apprentice Illusion Magician. 2 just works better for me. She helps search out Dark Magician. And you can also ditch her from hand. She's like a hand trap. Ditch her from hand, target a spellcaster type monster, and they gain 2,000 extra more points. Next, I'm running 3 Magician Rod, 2 Wind Witch Ice Bell. I use her to go into my synchro plays, mainly, to help get started for Crystal Wing. I also run Glass and Snow. I know it was a few people that asked me, well, why you run using a Wind Witch in a Dark Magician deck? Well, special summon her when you have no cards on hand. To search deck to special summon Glass. Glass allows you to get Wind Witch Snow, and if you have 2 wind types and no non-wind type, go special summon her synchro into Winter, and then go into Crystal Wing. Alright. I'm also running 2 Keeper of Dragon Magic, only because now you can search polymerization. Before with the Dark Magician deck, it was reliable on Eye of Timaeus, and you just used a whole lot of draw power hoping you get him half the time. But now that you can ditch cards, search polymerization, and bring a Dark Magician back from grave, and then go into polymerization just to bring out Dark Magician and Dragon Knight, it is so good. I might run him at 3, but so far I'm going to keep the ratios at 2 because that's just where I like it, and that's what works best for me with playtesting. I'm also running 2 Alistair the Invoker. I had questions before too saying, why are you running Alistair Invoker? Well, he's basically a hand trap as well. Discard him, target a fusion monster on the field, gains 1,000 attack points, and with Dark Magician and Dragon Knight being 3,000 beater already, with 2 Alistair Invoker, I can make him 5,000 beater if I so choose. But I also use Alistair for another combo, and also the 1 spellbook Magician of Prophecy, aka Blue Boy. And that's it for the monsters, guys. Okay, now it's time for us to get into the spells and what I run. I run 3 DMC, Dark Magic Circle. It's just good to see. It's good to see 1. That's why I run 3. I do not want to see 1 in hand or 2 in hand. But since you're running so many cards, it's not that much of a possibility. But half the time, I have opened up with 2, which really sucks. But, it's okay. 2 polymerization for Keeper of the Dragon Magic. Ditch card. Search polymerization. Go use polymerization, go into Dark Magician of Dragon Knight. Like I said, now that it's searchable, that is so much more better. Spellbook engine, I do run the 2 Spellbook of Secrets and 2 Knowledge. I do not run Allure of Darkness because I do not like banishing cards. Or if I don't have any dark type, it's just an extreme gamble. Even though all the cards you run in here is dark, well, mostly besides my Wind Witches and Blue Boy. Now for the one-ofs, I do run the 1 Dark Magic Attack, 1 Wonder Wand, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Illusion Magic, I'm sorry about that, and 1 Invocation. Now for the traps, I run 2 Magician's Navigation because I do not want to open up with 1 in hand. I will rather search it off a Rod's effect. I run 3 Eternal Soul. I do want to see 1 in hand, but if I don't, I'll search off a Rod. And I do run the 1 Skill Drain. You know, for them annoying type players that just like for Go Keys. I mainly have this in here for Go Keys. I can't stand Go Keys. Alright. Now to get into the side deck. Side decking is your own personal preference. You can run whatever you want in side deck. This is just what I run in mines. I do have the 2 Kaijus, Gamma and the Destroyer Kaiju. 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Drawn Lockbird. I am running the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 1,000 Knives, also Secret Village of the Spellcasters. I am also running 1 Metaverse, another Navigation just in case I want 3, and for that going second, I do have the Strike package, the Solemn Strike and Solemn Judgment. Only because I was main decking them at one point in time. I started to take people's advice saying you shouldn't play them, you should play this or that and the third. But like I said, it's all in what you want to play. I mean, how you play, because you can always take somebody's advice, but you can't always like run the same strategy they do with their cards, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's my side deck, guys. Okay, I showed you my side deck. Now it's to get into the extra deck. I know some deck profiles usually show you the extra deck before they do the side deck, but you know, I don't copy everybody. I just do me. Alright, so for my extra deck, 2 of the big boy, Dark Magician of Dragon Knight. I would run him at 1, but I like him at 2 only because now you can play him. And come on, it's Dark Magician of Dragon Knight. Like I said, Dark Magician will always be my favorite, so why not? No offense, Dark Magician girl, you're still my favorite too. I run 1 Invoked Mechaba. Alright, that's my fusion side deck. Number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk, only for the tokens, so I can go into some of my link plays. I also run Big Eye to steal my opponent's monsters, and now to steal your opponent's monster and go into a link play off your opponent monster, that's like, ouch, that gotta hurt. I did it a couple times to some of my teammates, like Kaiba, I'm sorry. I did it a couple times to him, just like took his blue eyes and swung off for game. That just gotta suck, but that's what happens when you talk crap. You know, you get the big eye. Not the stink eye, the big eye. And I run 1 Ebon High Magician because I don't have Illusion Magician. I'm gonna have to ask my teammate Anku if I can borrow him. For the Wind Witch engine, I do have the Wind Witch Winter Bell. You know it's good. You bring her out, target glass, burn your opponent for 800 points. I mean, it's always a plus. And if she's destroyed, I do believe you can get a spellcaster. 2 Crystal Wing. Why I run 2s? Because if I go into Wind Witch and I go into Crystal first, and I have, let's say, Rod on field, I'll explain why in a minute, and you'll see why. I run 1 Firewall Dragon, 1 Borrello Dragon, 1 Tropologic Bomber Dragon, Alistair, the Invoker of Madness, Wee Witch's Apprentice, and also the 1 Link Spider. Now, why I run 2 Crystal Wing? Because sometimes I always open up with Crystal Wing. So if I open up with Crystal Wing first, and let's say I have if I have Magician's Rod on field, I'll link off into Wee Witch, play Soul Charge, bring back Crystal Wing along with the Winter and Snow, and just link off into another Crystal Wing Dragon. And just after that, if I'm attacking, attack, or if that's first turn, just pass turn, and your opponent just literally has to scoop after that, because it's how you're getting around them, I don't know. But if they do have a way of getting around it, like then yeah, good luck to you. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's my Dark Magician deck profile. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to see more deck profiles or stuff that we like to run, or rogue decks that we put together for fun that's competitive, you know, like and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and let us know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Once again, shout out to my boy Joel, aka Zane Truesdale. He also likes Dark Magician, so you know, he's one of the reasons why I decided to do my deck profile. Yeah, stay tuned for some legacy duels, guys. We are going to do a Battle City duel between Kaiba and Yugi. Also, check out the finale. There's also going to be a legacy duel between Joey and Yugi. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you subscribe to our channel and continue to follow us, and we hope to see you soon. Alright, see you guys, and peace.